I heard you guys like data packs, so I got you. Here are 14 data packs / mods that'll keep a Nana happy. Dungeons and Taverns is a data pack that adds in new vanilla-like structures to the game, and it does a great job at adding ambience and quality of life when exploring your world, such as watchtowers, little camps, graveyards, and even taverns to make your little home in a brand new world. But if you want something a little larger than a village tavern, keep exploring and you might stumble across this behemoth. And behemoth is an understatement. It feels like the Infinity Castle when you enter this, with plenty of rooms filled with mobs and spawners. And on the top there are some wicked views with nice building designs. The Desert Temple and the Jungle Temple also get a huge makeover, making them stunning to explore while also including the traps inside, but with bigger loot rooms for a better payday. There is also new village variants like the Jungle Village, and they fit into the biomes just perfectly. Going into what my armpit feels like on a hot summer's day, you will stumble across the skeleton villages, and they don't like outsiders, so be prepared for a fight when you stumble across them. Piglins have made little camps for when they are out exploring, and they have also done some architecture changes to the bastion, making it more like a villain's lair now. Bigger to explore, but now filled with trial spawners. I'd recommend bringing down the red clothes so they can't see you bleed. The end also gets some new structures. You get a little end castle, which is occupied by Endermen, and you get an end city that Vector would reside in. This thing is monstrous. You can spend a long time exploring all the new rooms and levels, but be careful going up to the top as it's filled with endermite and phantom spawners. But it also spawns one phantom that forgot it had to stop growing. If you can beat this floor, you already have more skills than the Aussie breakdancers at the Olympics. This pack is absolutely huge and too big to talk about the whole thing in this video, adding in heaps of new structures and also some brand new enchantments. I definitely recommend downloading it and checking it out for yourself. Man, what a big tree. I'll get some wood from it. Oh, and I need some dirt too. And some stone as well. Luckily I got my trusty axe. Let me throw away my inventory and show you how I did that. Modern multi-tools allows you to craft a hoe, axe, pickaxe and shovel into one super tool that only the silliest of gooses can use. So now you can mine just about anything and everything with one tool instead of having to swap tools around for certain jobs like a dumb human. The Neo Enchant Plus data pack adds in heaps of fun and useful enchantments, so let's go over some of the best ones. Turn your mace into Milnor with the Striker enchantment, making so when you hit mobs in a thunderstorm, there is a chance it will summon lightning. You won't get a body like Thor, but you will get his powers from being worthy enough. You can commit war crimes on civilians with the Explosive Arrows enchantment, so each arrow you shoot will blow up on impact. But if exploding horses ain't your thing, enchant your bow with the Breezing Arrow, which launches you in the air when you fire it below or near you. Perfect for getting away from mobs, but also really hard to time well to stop fall damage, so fair warning, you may die. If you enchant your boots with Skywalk, anytime you walk off a ledge higher than 4 blocks, you will float higher than Snoop Dogg. The only way back down is to crouch, so fall damage has been patched. But what if you are stuck in a lava pool in the Nether? Do not fear, Lava Walker is here. Oh no, my insides, it's so hot! Help! The Lava Walker enchant is like the Frost Walker enchant, but spicy, and allows you to walk on lava, making you look like a witch that will probably get burnt at the stake. There is also a dwarfed and oversized enchantment for your leggings, making you the size of Danny DeVito or the size of Colossus.
Yeah, how's the weather up there, knucklehead? Help! You were supposed to protect me, you unwanted loaf of bread.
Oh no, help, I'm stuck in bedrock and I can't get out. Oh, that's right. I have the Bedrock Breaker enchantment to break bedrock, but breaking bedrock will absolutely rip through your pickaxe, so use this enchantment wisely. And if you have the Voidless enchantment on your helmet, you will Superman back into the air safely, so you can risk your life to the edge of an end island. This pack has some great enchantments in it, and I recommend downloading and having a fun time while using it. The Nether Weather data pack will mimic the weather events from the overworld in the Nether. So when it's raining in the overworld, it will be raining lava down in the Nether, which looks like a vampire's wet dream. And thunderstorms down here will give winds that can rival Hurricane Katrina. But just look how cool the wind effects look down here. These weather effects can have different visuals in some biomes, and one thing I forgot to mention is, the weather will try to despawn you, but you are smarter than the average bear, so you hide undercover until Satan's juices stop raining down on you. The weather effects will also hurt and kill all mobs, so come down with the right food and the windy meat grinder will kill mobs for you. Tidal Towns is a simple data pack that adds in little villages in the middle of the ocean, but there is no boats, so how did they get out here? Did they just walk on the water? These little water towns are greatly designed and look like docks, but be careful when walking around as there are sometimes holes in the walkway so you will fall underwater. But you learned how to swim as a kid, so you swam back to the surface and entered the house to climb up and see the amazing views Tidal Towns has to offer. Zelda fans, eat your heart out. Towers of the Wild brings in the towers from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom into Minecraft. These towers look stunning and offer amazing views, and they have some decent loot up top. They can spawn in all biomes all over your world with certain designs depending on the biome. But if you are scared of heights, there is also a broken tower so you can explore from the ground. This data pack is compatible with the Waystones mod, making it perfect to set up camp at multiple locations in your world. But just remember, before jumping off the top, to equip your elytra. Oh no, everything is fading black. Is this the end? I didn't get to clear my browser history. I wonder what Minecraft life would be like if it had more vanilla quality of life mods. One thing that needs to be changed is the height on the damn trees. The Better Trees data pack will make trees just like real life and be really tall, making forest biomes much more visually pleasing to explore in and easier to ride your horsies through. Also looks a lot cozier to build a little forest campsite in without the worry of hitting your head on trees, or trees getting in the way of your builds. The Rack starter pack will add in stands and wall racks for your weapons to be put on display in and around your builds. These racks fit in super well to any build and can be made with any wood type, so you can choose any colour to fit your style. I personally love the look of the wall mounted racks in houses to display your weapons. It also really puts in perspective how goddamn big the mace is. It's like a 4-month-old fungus growing on your foot that just won't go away. It's so damn big. A perfect data pack for miners. And no mini lad, not the underage person. It's for the people with a pickaxe looking for ore. With this data pack installed, when mining ore, you will mine the whole vein in one go instead of having to mine each block individually. This will not only save time, but also save a heap of durability on your pickaxes so you don't have to worry about the mending enchantment. And oh boy, does it not look satisfying when mining a huge ore vein? This pack only works on blocks that have spawned directly next to each other. If they are diagonally apart, they will not mine together. Qrafty Village will add a nice looking village tower to the cherry blossom biomes. And these village towers can include a little farm filled with some cute pets, or a nice little bridge over a pond. Both are equally calming to walk around. Inside the village tower is 6 levels that the villagers call home, so you can get loot or trade with them like normal. On the second top floor is some candles sitting on TNT, so I'm going to light the candles so I can see better. And on the top floor is a villager that is guarding an enchanted sword, which he ain't doing a very good job. So now there is a menace like me on the loose with a fire aspect sword around TNT. Oh well, time to move on to the next village. Fast Path has no false advertising and does exactly what the name says. Now when walking on paths through villages or paths you've made, you get a speed boost. Perfect for getting around any of your builds, or when you are just trying to run away from mobs, as they won't be able to catch you when you are running at speeds of Usain Bolt. This also works when using piggies or horsies on path blocks as well. Tool trims will add in an extra smithing table with one objective, adding trim designs to your tools. And no, not you, the tools and weapons you hold in your hands. And these armor trims look pretty damn cool. There are 4 trims that can be found in these structures throughout your world. I spent hours looking for the Trial Ruins trim, but I couldn't find it. So I cannot show off what it looks like, unfortunately. But I can show off these amazing trims, and having a green axe gives me the vibe of an emerald axe. Each design goes in well with any armor trim you currently have. Crafting the toolsmith table is also super easy. It only requires 2 copper ingots and 4 planks of wood in this order. And Bob's your uncle, you got yourself a tool trims table. The Geophilic data pack is a must-have data pack for all Minecraft players. It improves on vanilla biomes by adding in quality of life to each biome while only using vanilla blocks. Bamboo now grows in cherry blossom biomes. Trees can be found fallen over on the ground, perfect for camping next to. Stony shores have stone pillars, which I think looks perfect and is great for mining around. Plains biomes are now more grassy and flowery, which looks a lot better when frolicking through. And the best part is, the trees are taller. So now you never have to worry about getting decapitated while riding your compressed giraffe through the forest biomes. BB Bay Lost Day took a lot of care when making this pack to keep it true vanilla, while also giving a better quality of life experience. Whoa! Now I'm awake from that beautiful dream of what life could be like. Let's now take a look at the Infinity Cave data pack. This pack adds in 6 brand new biome caves between levels -68 to -128. And let me tell you, these caves are huge. like bigger than Sam Sulik. And in each biome you will find at least one structure to explore and get some loot from. And they look pretty cool and match the vibes of each biome. But the fun starts when the new tiers of mobs start spawning right before your eyes. They come with new spawn animations and can spawn in different levels, uncommon being the lowest and legendary being the highest. These mobs are endgame mobs, so they don't mess around. Uncommon mobs are deadly, but can be easily defeated with enough caution. But legendary mobs aren't afraid to prune you into the void, so you become food for Goliath. These mobs can spawn as normal hostile mobs with certain armor and gear, making them hard to defeat, like a drown in netherite gear with a totem of undying. You have to enter goblin mode to defeat these guys. Or they can spawn as old friends who used to be the protector of villagers who have since learned a few new moves. But if you manage to defeat one of the legendary menaces, they will drop some OP loot. And amongst this loot is brand new weapons and brand new enchantments. You get a soul crossbow that you can charge up and give off a cool aura of souls escaping when fully loaded. And it does some damage. An enchanted axe has enough power to wipe the village gods easily without breaking a sweat, but it also does take up some screen real estate. Thor's hammer is big enough and powerful enough to turn you into a pancake without a second thought. I'd be running if I seen this coming at me. These new weapons and items are powerful enough without enchantments, but legendary mobs will also drop an enchantment book. These books can range from 1 level to 5 levels, and in just one click away from maxing out your enchantments on any weapons as long as you have enough levels. This data pack is a super fun pack and great for anyone who is looking for a challenge after Minecraft's endgame.